Hi, I'm Jeff from Carter Products. Today I'd like to talk to you about hollowing with a perfect sphere tool. When you're hollowing with a perfect sphere tool, you got to make sure your riser post is in the first hole. The whole key to hollowing is to have the cutter head extend past the pivot point on the swing arm. I've already installed my waste spacers and had those adjusted. So now all I have to do is simply mount my swing arm to my mounting plate. And then install my cutter head. Again, in order for the perfect sphere tool to do any kind of hollowing or concave cutting, you got to make sure that the cutter extends past the pivot point. And as you can see, my cutter is slightly past the pivot point, and now it will do concave type cutting. Concave cutting is fairly similar to doing the sphere on the outside, only you're going to start from the inside and cut to the outside. Now I've drilled a hole, a pilot hole to start this with. It's much easier to start from a hole, and is almost required when you're doing concave cutting. And just like you did on the outside, nice scrape cuts. We're not taking big, huge roughing cuts. And just work your way slowly from the inside out. So a couple things to note when we're doing hollowing or concave cutting. You can see my cutter's not exactly parallel with the swing arm. If it were parallel, sometimes what you'll run into is it can run into the face of your turning. So we offset it slightly, not more than 15 degrees. Now I've also set the pivot point about 1/4 of an inch away from the face, forward of the face, because that's about the wall thickness I want. So you can set the pivot point at the wall thickness in front of your face, and that will give you a perfect wall thickness every time. Get nice smooth cuts going from the inside out. So you can also go from the outside in once you get towards the bottom of your vessel or your bowl or your concave cutting. Taking nice smooth cuts, again not too aggressive. As you can see now, I've got a nice concave or hollow surface, concentric with the outside and the inside. Thanks for watching. I'm Jeff from Carter Products.